Hey guys, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I'm Marco Falworth. If you don't know me from previous builds or videos, I usually build castles. It's kind of what I'm known for. But I like to build other stuff. Last year I built a big Greco-Roman scene that I enjoyed a lot. This year I'm going to try to build a big castle scene, which you can see part of in front of you right now. So this castle is going to be for Brickford, Alabama, which is the closest convention to me, and I have enjoyed going there the past couple of years, so that's what the end goal of this creation is for. So normally I don't do build logs, I guess you can call this that, I thought I would try it out, see if it's something I like to do, and see if people actually want to watch these and get some insight behind the build process. So I'm going to dive right into some of the details of this castle build. The eventual size will be just a few inches under 5 by 10 feet, which is pretty big, but it's just kind of a different shape than what I've done before. I've gotten significantly longer than this in previous scenes that I've built, but this is probably pretty close to the largest footprint total. It'll be more square shaped, so that'll be interesting. Some of the goals that I have for this build are, well, actually, let me rephrase that by saying usually when I build a creation, it has certain goals or tasks I want it to accomplish. So previous ones would be like I want it to have a really nice drawbridge and moat. I wanted it to be really compact town in the inside or something like that. In this case, the main goal would probably be that it has to have a very tall castle in the very top of the mountain here. Beating my previous record, I think it was 4 feet something. Steven, my brother's record, was 4 feet 4 inches. I think that's pretty much the tallest castle we've ever made before. And this one, we're hoping to go at least 5 feet, maybe a few inches taller, we'll see. Just basically get it as tall as possible and, a really tall central keep tower area. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully we can accomplish that main goal. The second one would be to just make it kind of a classic castle. I kind of like some of the older techniques that haven't been used or utilized recently, so trying to take advantage of some of those so that it's has its own distinct style to it. So you can see the rock work, not the most detailed, but it's got just some different angles, some even if it's kind of simple like this up and down, that's pretty simple stuff, but I think the overall look will hopefully flow together really nice and give it a very a distinct look to it. And the final thing would be to do is just have it be the best castle I can make at the moment. I've gotten a lot more pieces recently, like tons more pieces, so I think the potential for what's possible now is a lot bigger and better than previous years, so I think this could be just an awesome scene. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish with this build here. So some of the things that'll stand out to you guys is probably the waves, the way that the ocean is being built. It's basically just, blue plates layered by color, so the darker ones are lower down the bottom, lighter ones as it goes higher up in elevation. And that's just covered in transparent studs, kind of matching the colors of the bricks. So I've done this before on, when was that? I think it was back in 2017. I want to say it was Clarendon Castle. I'll link it in the description below. And it looked really nice. I think it was a little bit smaller than this though. I've gotten a few more, especially dark blue plates in the last year or two. And so that's what I wanted to kind of expand on and try. So that's pretty much, complete as it is going to be. I think there's going to be a small river on the other side of the mountain. Once I get there, that'll be months away. But so that's pretty much all the ocean that you're going to see in the scene. And it's basically going to look just like that. So and maybe a few details like some seaweed or a small boat here and there, but that's about as complete as it's going to get from there over there. Over here I haven't added the studs yet, mostly because I'm planning on putting a waterfall right here and having clear bricks coming down right in front of this little cave here, so kind of obscuring it unless you're looking for close details like that. So I'm going to have to modify this area here with some light blue plates to make it look like the waterfall splashing in there. So that's why I haven't studded the whole thing over that, and it takes a long time, so I haven't had just days to do that yet. So that's one of the main things you're gonna see in the scene so far is the water. That's pretty much set. The other thing that's pretty well established already is the coast. So you got this kind of sandy beach area right here. And this is kind of propped up on the couch right now. It's all gonna be flat when it's done, but that's a side note. And then over here you got the rocky coastline beneath the mountains here. So that's all pretty well established at this point as well, up to where the coastline stops. You got some of the rock work built already. Right here you got a little chunk, and that's actually separate from the other one because it's all modular. And you got the larger chunk here with the waterfall, some of the side angle rock pieces. And then the little fake cave. There is actually empty space behind there. It's kind of hollow on the inside, not too hollow, but, and then I just walled it off with black so it would just have the appearance of cave. You got a little bit of a glare from the light right now, but I think in the convention it won't be quite like that. So it doesn't appear that way to the eye in real life. So over here you have the waterfall. That will actually lead into the moat for the castle up here. So that's going to all just lead down there and have the, as I said, the splashing in the water here. And then over here, we just have some slightly taller rocks I'm starting to establish where I want these big slopes to be, because that's kind of what I did over here. You have these big slopes kind of establishing this corner, and then you kind of build around it. So you kind of patch it in and hopefully blend it in because you don't want it standing out too much. So that's what I've done here is I've put these taller slopes here to get more height, because that's right where the castle's foundations are going to be, is right in here. And then over here, you have these side rock areas like these over here. So just kind of slightly different shape, same idea behind it. So, and then over here, there's going to be a smooth area, probably some texture, maybe a little cave in there, and a cave over here on this side, because this is going to be hopefully 360 visible when it's done. That's kind of the goal as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more progress on the rock work going this way and finishing up the rock work here and proceeding to the caves in the next video or two. We'll see how quickly I'm able to get this done. That's why I start in the middle of the summer for a project that's due in January. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and you guys just stay classy, enjoy your Lego.